Bitcoin is at $84,752, up 1.78% in the last 24 hours. It's above $84,000. The 84K to 85K support is holding, but I'm not calling Scenario A activated yet. I'm waiting for confirmation. Let me explain. Yesterday, Bitcoin crashed to 84.5K. I admitted my first error, 13 out of 14, 92.86% accuracy. I said, I called Scenario A too early, I should have waited for confirmation. I said, this time, I'll wait for confirmation before calling a scenario activated. Yesterday, I mapped two new scenarios from 84.5K. Scenario A, if 84K to 85K holds as support, Bitcoin bounces to 88K to 90K. Scenario B, if 84K breaks, Bitcoin drops to 80K to 78K. I said, I'm watching 84K to 85K. This time, I'll wait for confirmation. Today, Bitcoin is at 84.7K, up 1.78%, above $84,000. The 84K to 85K support is holding. This is important. 84K to 85K is holding. That's a good sign. Scenario A, bounce to 88K to 90K is possible, but I'm not calling it activated yet. Why? Because I learned my lesson. 2 days ago, I called Scenario A activated at 92.2K before confirmation above 95K. Bitcoin crashed to 84.5K. I was wrong. I learned don't call a scenario activated until it's confirmed. So today, even though 84K to 85K is holding, I'm not calling Scenario A activated yet. I'm waiting for confirmation above 88K. If Bitcoin breaks above 88K, Scenario A is confirmed. Bounce to 88K to 90K is happening. If Bitcoin stays at 84K to 85K, we're still in the support zone. Wait and see. If Bitcoin breaks below 84K, Scenario B is activated. Drop to 80K to 78K. Lesson learned. Wait for confirmation. Don't call a scenario activated based on hope or small moves. Wait for the key level to break. For Scenario A, the key level is 88K. If Bitcoin breaks 88K, I'll call Scenario A confirmed. Until then, I'm watching and waiting. So what happens next? Bitcoin is at 84.7K now. The 84K to 85K support is holding. The key level is 88K for confirmation. 3 possibilities. First, Bitcoin breaks above 88K. Scenario A confirmed. Bounce to 88K to 90K is happening. Second, Bitcoin stays at 84K to 85K. Still in the support zone. Wait and see. Third, Bitcoin breaks below 84K. Scenario B is activated. Drop to 80K to 78K. I'm watching 88K on the upside and 84K on the downside. I'll post an update when one of these levels breaks with confirmation. This is growth. Yesterday, I admitted my first error, 13 out of 14, 92.86% accuracy. I said, I called Scenario A too early. I should have waited for confirmation. I said, this time, I'll wait for confirmation before calling a scenario activated. Today, 84K to 85K is holding. That's a good sign. Today, but I'm not calling Scenario A activated yet. Today, I'm waiting for 88K confirmation. This shows I learned from the mistake. I'm disciplined. I'm not repeating the error. I wait for confirmation before calling scenarios. The system evolves and improves. Follow Crypto Meridian for real-time updates. 13 out of 14. Lesson learned. Waiting for confirmation. Navigate with discipline.